Happy Friday! So today we are going to finish our final how-to book. I'm going to do my page 4. Once I have all my pages, I'm going to go through them and compare them to our checklist. The how-to book checklist that we have a song for, and our 5-star writing. After we're done going through that, making sure our work is the best it can be, staple it together, and then it will be done. All right. Before we do this, I would like to go over our checklist. So first we're going to sing our song, and then I'm going to review the 5-star writing with you. All right. Are you ready? Let's sing. Ready, go. How to checklist. There are 4 checks before you're done. The first tells what to do in steps. Then 2 tells you to number steps. 1's first, 2's then 3's next, 4's last. Next 3 has a picture for each step. Last 4 has labels that teach each step. How to checklist. All right, so when we're going through the writing, we're checking for 4 things, right? 4 checks. We're looking for if it tells what to do in steps, if we have our steps numbered, if there's a picture teaching at each step, and if our labels on our pictures help us learn, help us explain each step to the person reading our how-to book. Okay. Then the other checklist I want to review is our 5-star writing. So, when we look at our writing, we need to make sure that we're doing these 5 things. We're making sure the first letter of our sentence is capitalized, that there are finger spaces between our words, that our handwriting is nice and neat so that the people reading our books can read it, that it makes sense, and that there's an ending punctuation. For our how-to books, we use periods because we're telling our readers something. All right, so now let's finish the 4th page and then use our checklist to check our work. All right, so I have my graphic organizer. I have page 1 about putting up the tree. Page 2 about putting the lights on the tree. And page 3, putting the star on the tree. Now I'm on to my 4th page. So here's my 4th page. It's blank, right? Because I haven't done it yet. So my last step, I said, was to put the ornaments on, right? So that's what I'm going to do. First, I got to put up my tree, right? So I'm going to draw a picture of my tree. And then I got to put on the lights. Next comes the star. And forgot. I didn't do all the colors, and to me it kind of looks plain now, so put a little more. And last, what did I put? Yeah, ornaments. That's it. I had stuffed animal ornaments and wood ones that I didn't think he would break. So there's some wood ones and the stuffed animal ones that I got when I was working at Starbucks a very long time ago through college. Then I have other ones, other random ones that I've gotten as gifts or ones that I have gotten on trips. So there you have it. What do I need to do still? I've got to number my steps, and I said this is the fourth and final step. So 4. I've got to label the important pieces of my picture. We've got the tree is important, right? The star is important. The lights are important. So I'm going to put lights over here. And remember, I'm going to point to the lights so that my readers know what I'm talking about. And then ornaments. Ooh, that's a tricky word. Ornaments. We're going to sound it out. Ornament. Ornaments. Wow. Okay. So we haven't talked about this yet, but when we sound out words that are really big, like ornaments, we split it up into syllables first. So ornaments. Ornaments. That's 3 syllables. So we're going to start with orn. Or. I don't know what letters make or. So when I come to ornaments, I'm going to have to draw a line. Let's write our sentence first, though. So last, and what am I doing last? Yeah, I put on ornaments. Oh, you know what? I think I do hear some of the sounds. Or, ooh, that sounds like an O and a R, like rabbit. Or, na. Our next syllable is na, like net. Or, like umbrella. Or na, and then the last syllable is meant. Like mountain, or like egg, like net, or nag, T, and it's plural. There's more than one, so ornaments, S, like snake. Oh, don't forget the period. Let's read it to make sure it makes sense. Last, I put on ornaments. Yeah. Ooh, I'm going to use this long word, and I got to label the ornaments on my tree because it teaches my readers how to do my tree. Ornaments. Ooh. And I'm going to draw an arrow to this big brown ornament so my readers know that I'm talking about these big round things. All right, I am done with page 4. Now that I'm done with all of my pages, I am going to use my checklist to check my work. Okay, so page 1. We sang our how to checklist song, so now we're going to go through it. What to do in steps. Did I tell what to do in steps? Well, here's step 1, and I told what to do first. Put up the tree. Here's step 2, and I did tell what to do first. Put on the lights. Here's step 3. Next, I put on the star. I did tell what to do. And then step 4. Last, I put on the ornaments. Yep, I have the first check. What to do in steps. So then 2 tells you to number steps. Do I have them numbered? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, they're numbered. Okay, next, 3 has a picture for each step. Let's see. Picture on step 1? Yup. Picture on step 2? Sure do. Picture on step 3? Yes, sir, Bob. And picture on step 4? Yeah, got that down too. And the last is that it has labels that teach each step. So in my first page, my first step, I put up the tree. Is that what my picture shows? Yes, the tree is up. Is that what my label shows? Yes. In step 2, I put on the lights. Is that what my picture shows? Yeah, it's a tree with lights. How about the labels? Do the labels teach this? Well, I have the tree and it's the lights I'm putting on it. And the lights are on the tree, right? So, yes. Step 3. Next, I put on the star. So here's my picture. I labeled the tree, I labeled the lights, and I labeled the star, right? Step 1, step 2, step 3. This is the new part. So does it teach? Yeah, my label teaches. In my last page. Last, I put on the ornaments. Do I have that on here? Yes, I do right here, the ornaments. All right, I do have labels that teach each step, right? Okay, now we're going to talk about our 5-star writing, okay? So, we're going to take it page by page. Is the first letter of my writing capitalized? Yes, it is. The first letter of this sentence is capitalized. Do I have finger spaces? Yes, I do. Do I have an ending punctuation? Yes, I have my period. Are my letters written nice and neat so that my reader can read it? Yes. And then, does it make sense? Let's make sure. Let's read it. First, I put up the tree. Yes, it does. Moving on to page 2. Does my sentence start with a capital letter? Yes. Are there finger spaces? Yes. Are my letters nice and neat so my reader can read them? Yes. Do I have an ending punctuation, the period? Yes. And does it make sense? Let's read it. Then I put on the lights. Yes, it does. Moving on to page 3. Does my sentence start with a capital letter? Yes, it does. Are there finger spaces? Yep. Are my letters written nice and neat so my readers can read it? Yes. Do I have an ending punctuation? Yes, I have my period. And does it make sense? Let's read. Next, I put on the star. Does that make sense? Yeah. And my last page. Does it begin with a capital letter? Yes. Are there finger spaces? Yes. Is it written nice and neat so my readers can read it? Yes. Is there ending punctuation? Yep, my period is right here. Does it make sense? Let's read it. Last, I put on ornaments. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right. So now we're going to put the book together. Make sure they're in order. Page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. Yes, they are in order. So now I'm going to put it together. I'm going to use a stapler to put it together. One staple here, and then one staple here. Something I forgot to do is write my name. Gotta remember to write my name so that everyone knows who wrote it. Patricia Butttree. That is my name. And here is my how-to book. I'm so proud of you guys for getting this far, for completing our how-to unit. It's very exciting and your writing has gotten so much better. So to wrap this up, to finish it off, I am going to read to you my how-to book. Are you ready? Okay, so here's my first page. First, I put up the tree. Then I put on the lights. Next, I put on the star. put on ornaments. And that is my final how-to book that I did with you guys. Thank you for all of your help during our how-to unit, and I cannot wait to see your final how-to books. Have a good weekend.